Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Poker's Corner. Biggest gob in sport. Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. Oh, what have we got in store for today? After yesterday, hey, pop, pop, bang. Did anybody see it? Tony, you got greedy. You got greedy. Oh God, Tony Bellew, missing in action for the last week or so, and he's piped up, hasn't he? Back of some taxi with Coogs, the in-house media guy. Unbelievable, eh? What's Tony had to say? Hashtag Tony Watch. Let's have a little look, shall we? Tony's piped up, hasn't he? Hey? Not as bad as seconds out, though, is it? I don't know. Is Tony as bad as seconds out? Putting Joshua and Hilarious together. Oh, Big Meech and Robert Hilarious. And with a title that says, Heated. Heated. Heated what? What's heated mean? Heated. Well, listen, let's have a listen to what Tony's had to say. Tony Bellew is saying that drug cheats should be banned for life if they've been using steroids, right? Steroids. He keeps making this reference about steroids, doesn't he? Right? That's to cover his arse on the Conor Benn, aka the Crushinator. To cover his arse on that, because Crusher has been caught with clomiphene, or whatever it's called, in his system, which is a masking agent for steroids. So that's okay. In Tony's world, he's a matchroom fighter, and he jumped top floor crying his eyes out in front of Eddie Hearn, and he were on phone crying to Tony, and he's his friend, and he wouldn't do it. Yeah. But Dylan White should be banned for life. Yeah. And on the other hand, we've got people like the GAD coming out saying, well, you know, let's wait for tests coming back and blah, blah, blah. All backtracking, aren't they? Oh, that's how I look at it, right? Tony talk pony. Tony talks pony. Listen, mate, you're chatting utter rhubarb. But let's forget about all that, because we'll come to that later. All right. I just wanted to get one in this morning to set me up for the day, because I feel better about myself once I've roasted Tony, because he talks pony. Right. Anthony Joshua, he's 34 in a couple of weeks. Learning on the job. Learning on the job, eh? Well, Olympic gold medalist, world championship silver medalist, two-time unified world champion, all the belts except one, the WBC. And it's very rare that they let that belt go into the mix with others. Very, 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 very rare. If they do, it's usually for one fight, if that. But according to Tony, it's a work in progress. So with the way they're talking here, we're going to expect more bums this year, bare bums in the shower. I mean, Big Meech against one true Geordie lookalike, Robert Hilarious. It's hilarious, isn't it? But according to Tony, who talks pony, Robert Hilarious is the same height and the same weight as Joshua, 6'6", 250 pounds. And he can wallop. What's wallop mean? Does it mean he can punch? He can wallop, he can bang, he can turn it on. Isn't that right, Tony? You're talking pony. Tony, I don't read the comments in the comment section. No, but your lad does, doesn't he, and tells you every single one. Well, I don't need to put comments out there, right? If I've got out to say it in front of a camera. You're talking absolute baloney. You're talking Kelly baloney. That's what you're talking. I expect chat like that from Big Ron up there with his stories about having something bubbling. Hey? I've got something bubbling. Calm down, calm down. Look what I did for Clinton. Oh, Ron. Ron, I can't bear it no more. Can't bear it. Not your bubbling stories. A work in progress. Anthony Joshua. A work in progress. So we go Franklin. Hilarious. Who next? Who next? Hey? Derek Chisora? They wouldn't dare do that, would they? Hey? Come on, they wouldn't do that, would they? Would they go Parker rematch? Oh, God. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, Tony talks pony, don't you, Tony? You are the Matchroom PR guy. That's what you are. But according to you, Matchroom is your family. Well, Eddie's family, innit? Long legs, family. Dylan White were family, wasn't he? Lee Purdy were family at one point, wasn't he? So were Daniel Cadman. Are they family now? Owara Davis was family. My fighters are like my family. My fighters are like my family. Apples and pears, cheeky Nando's, plot up. My fighters are like my family. So Tony, Eddie is family, is he? Right, Eddie's family. That's brilliant. No, that's brilliant. Well, how come Eddie didn't get you a win over a champion then who had a belt? Not beat a champion in your whole career. Not with Bricktop or with Eddie Hills. You can put your head down on a pillar at night. Tony! That's okay, isn't it? But if I were masquerading as this champion boxer, this go-to person for quotes, if I were that person, I'd want to at least, you know, have a win over a champion on my record at any level. Because how can you sit in the company of people like Johnny Horsecock Nelson or Carl the Cobra Froch? How can you do that? Tony! When they're talking pony! Hey? You keep going on about if Wilder hits people, they go to sleep. If Big Meat hits people, they go to sleep. Listen. What a lot of people forget to realise is this. In the last 8 fights, Big Meat, a.k.a. Anthony Joshua, a.k.a. the Marvis Fraser of boxing. Yeah, Mr. Nigeria himself. Mr. Ex-convicted drug dealer. Has only got 2 stoppages in his last 8 fights. Pop, pop, bang. And guess who they were against? Guess who? Who left? Who left? An old man. And Alexander Povetkin. An old man. 2 stoppages against old men. And after tonight, it'll be 3 stoppages in his last 9 fights against old men. Do we see a pattern? Could it be 4 stoppages in 10 fights when they wheeled Derek out at Christmas for his finale? Oh, yeah, it's going to happen. Because the can man's out to pasture now, isn't he? They've stuck the knife in the can man, haven't they? He's gone. Never to be seen again at a Matchroom show. Can't even go in show. You'll not be able to get in there tonight, him. Clifton Mitchell will be like, oh, God, can't we let Dylan in? It's happening. It's on Eddie Hills' watch. So we're going to be 3 out of 9. Who left? Povetkin and Hilarious. The Joshua 3 stoppages. All old men pushing 40. I think Paul F might have even been 40 or near enough. Old men. Do your homework, people. Do your homework. Don't go running around saying, he's 6'6", he's same weight and he can wallop. Listen, Frank Smith summed it up, didn't he? Do you know when Spotty Frank piped up the other day? You know when they're coming out with stuff like, he's durable and he's game. You know when they say the word durable and game, back the other guy. Right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Listen. These people, they could polish a turd, couldn't they? Big Meech was frightened of his own shadow. That's why they're wheeling out these old timers for him. He couldn't get rid of Franklin. We know what Ruiz did to him, don't we? In both fights, even though Ruiz lost the second one, he don't want to engage. Big Meech don't want to engage, so they're trying to repair him. He's like Humpty Dumpty. You know Humpty Dumpty? You know what he did, don't you? He sat on a wall and he had a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men, that's Eddie Hills and company, couldn't put Humpty together again. But they're going to try, so they keep feeding him stiffs. So we're going to get another stiff round about Christmas time. And then they can say, he's had 3 fights this year. He's had 3 fights this year. They're going to talk momentum. He's got momentum. Listen, it won't be long before they're describing Big Meech as game and durable. It's there today's words, game and durable. Heated. That's a good word, isn't it? From Seconds Out. Heated. It's better than intense beef, isn't it? Intense beef. What, stood at Wayne Joshua saying you got a problem? You're talking to an old man. So easy for me, this job, isn't it? How easy is this? No, come here. 3 boiled eggs this morning with no yolk. No bread, 3 boiled eggs, a coffee and some fruit. Out with dogs, bit of a run. Gym there, do a bit of training later. I've got it made, haven't I? Got it made. You know, sunbed on its way here from a company for free. They're actually bringing me a sunbed here for free. It's not leather jackets now, it's sunbeds. Hey? Pop, pop, bang. Free gratis. Hey? Free gratis. You couldn't make it up, could you? You couldn't make it up. For what? Being funny. I've been funny since I was a kid. This is easy work. This is easy work. Spinning 10 plates. This is just one little plate. All you YouTubes out there. Just get a paper and pen and jot a few things down. But the main obstacle is going in front of that camera. You see, not everybody can do it, can they? Hatman can't. Ultraset can't. Sporting icons, they can't do that. They're not going to get offered MC work like me, are they? And look, this is easy work. Easy work. I can't believe it. But look, I'm not seeing the same energy from Tony the Talks Pony. We're not seeing the same energy from Tony the Bell End, are we? For Dylan White and Crusher. The can man has been put out to pasture by these people. Dylan's my friend, but you know, he's a drug cheat and it's a life ban. But he's my friend, backhanded compliment in case Dylan grabs him. In case he gets a grip of him. Because you know Dylan White, he's got that mindset that I can see and bumping into some of these and just giving them a scotch. I can see it happening. I can see it happening, but Tony that Talks Pony is embarrassing. Conor Benn's got to be given due process. According to Tony, Jarrell Miller weren't given due process. Dylan White's not being given due process because the records suggest that they are cheats. And quite rightly so. Let them prove they're innocent. Conor Benn's not proved he's innocent yet. They can say what they want. but he's not fighting, and they're not naming a date for him, are they? Tony the Talks Pony. Hey? Well, they're not, are they? Pop, pop, bang. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey? It's unbelievable. The contradictions. So expect more bums. But the classic one at the end is the Saudi rimming, isn't it? The Saudi rimming. We're getting rimming from Big John Fury, big fighting man. Saudi. Davey Day's now joined the bandwagon. He realises that if he's going to get a few quid, he needs to be in Saudi because Davey Day ploughs through money. If I give Davey Day 50 million tomorrow, he'd plough through it in about 50 weeks. He ploughs through money. I mean, all that wearing one boxer shorts once, it's just crazy, isn't it? Get your wench to wash your boxer shorts. That's all you do. Just drop a 20 pair off at once. Save a few quid that way, David. And socks. Don't be wearing socks once. It's going to be pleasure. You know, show a bit of class. But to see Tony with begging bowl out for Saudi, it wouldn't take 40 million for me to get in with Jake Paul. It'd be a lot less, Tony. Please, sir, more. Begging bowl out because you don't know what you're doing, do you? You don't. Begging bowl out, but like I said, totally embarrassing. Totally embarrassing. And it's a bit like a certain promoter who had somebody knock on this dressing room door over there and they said, 5 minutes. They came out, bang on 5 minutes, went out, got beat on a split. I'm not saying who it were, leave it all to work it out. And then when it come to paying up, they said, well, we couldn't get adverts out because you came out after 6 minutes, so we lost. We couldn't get this advert out, so we're going to have to take certain money off your purse, read your contract. Certain people that don't rip boxers off and pay them on time. Pop, pop, bang, more of them stories to come. Tony will probably love them, wouldn't you? Tony that talks pony. Tony Value. I don't read the comments. Like I said, no, but other people do and tell you, don't they? AJ's this roadman killer. 2 stoppages in 8, which will be 3 in 9 tonight. I'll leave you with that, shall I? Povetkin, Pulev, and Elenius are going to be the only people that Big Meech, a.k.a. Anthony Joshua, a.k.a. the Marvin Fraser of boxing, they're going to be the only people in the last 9 who Joshua stopped. Eh? All the others that he stopped, your Eric Molinas, Dominic Brazils, Charlie Martins, you know, them sort of guys. They're shocking, aren't they? They're shockers, them, aren't they? And you Dylan Whites, look. It's boxing, isn't it? It's the way it's going, isn't it? Anthony Joshua's this big Hulk-looking guy with a glass jaw, right? But he can't deliver the punch. It's no good being able to punch. You've got to be able to deliver it against the top guys, and you can only stop old men. Old men! Pensioners! Pensioners. You know what I mean? He needed saying. But none of these rimmers in boxing like Tony the Talks Pony. None of these rimmers are going to say it, are they? It's going to be left to moi. That's what it's going to be left to. But like I said, I'm just warming up. And the good news is, old Malado here now is buying foals in here and housing them 2 years. And he's just put about 8 in an auction and had it off big time. So we're here to stay. We're here to stay. All them days later, I'm thinking, I'm in bad books. It don't matter now, I'm in good books. Pop, pop, bang. The funny thing is, about Kevin, he makes me laugh. He comes here once in a blue moon, he sits there and he goes, does that, doesn't he, with his head? I've got an idea for a video for you, Porky. Oh, yeah. Well, what's that? You need to do a video and you need to say, Ali fought everybody in 70s and fighters are not doing that now. That's what I want to see on channel. Right, I'm going. I've got to be at Chepstow. and Gus. And I'm like, do you even watch Poker's Corner, Kevin? Do you even watch what I do? Or do you just watch Elements of Weapon that week? When they call me Punch. All right. Everybody have a great weekend. Pop, bang. I'll try and get a few videos out later today. I've got Russ Gerard, Bede O'Reilly's, one of Bede O'Reilly's team coming on today at 12 o'clock. And I want to get to the bank in Emsworth, Barclays, as quick as I can. Good morning. Pay me bills. Pop, bang. Okie dokie. Peace out. Keep on trucking. Keep supporting boxing. Do not have nightmares. Okay, and that goes for you, Bricktop. Like them videos, didn't you, this week? There's plenty more of them, Bricktop. But let me just say this to you. Not take your name out of my mouth, your family member said, didn't he, on phone to me out here? Well, listen, let me tell you this. I will. I'll ease up on you now, Bricktop. I've said my bit. But if you so much as ever have anybody ringing up my sponsors around here, or anybody on these boards, South Yorkshire Packaging, Spartan, Eastwood, it's not Eastwood now, it's South Yorkshire Autos. You so much as ring any of them, one more time, and I'll tell the real Bricktop story. Okay? Pop, bang. Go on, peace out. And a big shout out to my pal Frank from Bury for beating cancer. Frank, I love you, mate. You'll have a good time in South of France with Peter Fury and Maureen on Peter's boat. You deserve it, mate, for what you've been through. 78-year-old beating cancer, mate. 10-year prison sentence and you went no comment. Last at Mohicans. And I'm privileged to say that you're a very close friend of mine, Frank. Very close friend of mine. All right? You take care. I love you, pal. I'm over the moon. I'll pray for you every day, my friend. I'll get you back on channel next time I see you. All right. Find me a car. I've got money burning hole in my pocket. Find me a car, Frank, because you always find better bargains than me. Go on. Peace out.